trophies. They're born out from schools ascending to new heights at the same time and finding the other guy standing in the way of their ultimate goal. It's time to find out who's going to get run over this time. Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So Tennessee's offense will take the field first. From the gun, the running back has it. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Douglas. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy because of his frame. You're not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the 2nd level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
On the run, still looking. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabs it inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He breaks a tackle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Volunteers. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Florida Gators offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off.
There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Gators are in the hurry-up.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after...
There he goes! And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Unloads quickly, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he puts through the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Douglas. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Vols are flying down the field. The RPO fired complete to the left. Oh, what a cut! He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he's loose, and he'll take it to
this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arkansas State. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And that one's incomplete. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Gators will have it 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Gators want to crank the tempo. Off-play action on 1st down. Rushes on him. Makes the grab. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. Running to Green. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Smells it. Touchdown, Florida. A great catch and run for 6.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they forced the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This should be the last play of the quarter. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. Pulls it and fires to the left. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. They're going to run it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Douglas. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Volunteers have pushed it inside the 20. Going with the counter play here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now they regain the lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Wide open downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Headed to the end zone, and they corral him at the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown ball! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Creates a little room. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Wants to go up top on first down. They're setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give from the gun. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line getting set on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. And the Volunteers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll throw on third and short. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now he's looking to throw it. Working the middle, it's complete. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll go to the air. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Gonna take a shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Bring in the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on! Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. Absolutely perfect. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCF is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. They're trailing by 10 to Rutgers. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fires to the big fella. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Wants to go up top. And his throw is incomplete. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. It's complete to the right. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Puts it out of the air. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Gators come to the line in the hurry up. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Grabs it in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. They'll run it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, Florida-Tennessee never disappoints. We figured this could be a dynamite matchup all week, and it has delivered. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. 2 quarters to go. Time to find out who comes out on top, guys, between the Vols and Gators.
Out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Found the spot in the defense. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Here's a hit. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
And the Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Running back searching for a hole. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Under fire. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Gators will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So here is the Tennessee offense. Running into the open space.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Volunteer! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Gators want to pick up the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Runs through a tackle.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his target down the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. With the run on first and goal. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the third down and goal.
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it's caught! Touchdown, Florida! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Caught. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebacker's coverage ability and those DBs' tackling ability.
Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The RPO, it's complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the RPO, complete.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Finds a man on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Vols didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. They go to the draw. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll go to the sneak.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another 1st down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play their hair off.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Give to the running back. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Trying to turn the corner on the right, finding open areas. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. The give out of the gun. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Gators line up to punt it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you can.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. Excellent coverage that time, didn't give him any room to set up a big return. To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The Gators want to move quickly.
Man, this is really good complimentary football so far. Like, you're down in the fourth quarter. Your defense has to get a stop. They get it, and I love the first play. We continue the momentum. Nice play on first down. Got to put this drive together. Got to get some points.
And back to the air on second down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. It's complete on the right side. Hard-hitting tackle. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Looking to the big tight end. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. The official says no good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good, still down by 6. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Quarterback on the keeper. Across the 45. Did the work himself. He's loose. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Stanford is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Cardinal on the scoreboard. They're up 14 over Arizona State.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds a little space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. And what do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Tight end now in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Gonna look downfield again. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires left. Makes a catch, first down and maybe a lot more. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. The Gators will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Buys a little time. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. This crowd knows when to bring it. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, they're after him. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, and now trailing with a little over 2 minutes, it's looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there and get a stop immediately. I got to stop the clock as fast as I can, try to save as much as I can, and then put my 2-minute offense together. There's a lot that has to go right for me to get back in this ballgame.
So here is the Tennessee offense. Snags a quick pass on the left. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pocket breaking down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It's a draw. Got room to work. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Fires to the big fella. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those 1st downs. Get them.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And the Gators, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. After this, it'll be a wrap. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now that I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team just, they find a way to get things done. That's